Alright, let's see if we get anybody else again. Back at it. Still waiting on Alan. Ooh. Let's see, come on. Anybody in here? See if we get anybody. There we go. Now we're getting some people. Still sitting. Still sitting. She's still broken. What's up, Adam? Yeah, he hasn't shown up yet. I don't know his contacts to actually get a hold of him. Yeah, I'm still sitting here. Yeah, I got a new computer. Brand new. Location should be in the description. Let me see. 2607 Scrubby Bluff Road, Kingsland, Georgia. I'm at the Pilot in Kingsland, Georgia. I called another mobile welder somebody sent, but I guess that guy's in Tennessee for the all next week and today. So oh man. Drive shaft. This was for, I did a live earlier. Someone was supposed to come out. I have it, the drive shaft. Okay, these actually separated. So I want to get this squeezed back together and then welded. That's going to be the goal. Because the weld, in theory, should actually make it stronger. But I think we're at the point where the 35s are a bit much for pulling constantly, especially with this drive shaft. So I've done that before. I don't want four-wheel drive. I have no want for it at all. For cars and power only, I'd recommend Central Dispatch, but Central Dispatch kind of sucks because their rates are really, really bad. Like, I was able to get this load going down to Florida, 1,200 miles for like 2,900, but that's rare. Like, usually 2 cars, you'll maybe get 18 to 2,000. Yeah, if we squeeze it together and then weld it really good, it'll definitely take care of it for a while. It should actually make it stronger than what it is now, depending on the welder. But I started filming a little bit after leaving the last live, but I still haven't heard anything. Been looking out every now and again. There we go. So anybody in Kingsland, Georgia? I don't know what happened to him. Broken drive shaft. I did a live earlier on it. Video will be out tomorrow at noon, as they always are. But training shifts so smoothly now. No drive shaft. Yeah, so just snap the yoke on the drive shaft. I do think the tires do have a lot to play with it. I'm hoping to get it fixed tonight. I want to leave. I got like 5-6 more hours left on my 10. Yeah. They're still back there. There's one behind it. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say anything bad. I don't know if he has my contact information or what, but I'm still sitting here. I'm not going to say anything bad about him, though. I mean, you never know what someone's situation is. The one on Scrubby Bluff Road, it is on exit 1 on the Florida-Georgia line. I'm in Georgia. Apparently too much torque with the tires. 373 gears, 35-inch tires, and 24,000 pounds behind it. Or, well, gross. So I'm really thinking that's what played a part. If I had stock tires, it probably wouldn't have happened. At least not yet. But, well, I don't know if he has a Facebook or Instagram or any of that. So like I said, I'm not gonna say anything bad. I still kind of hold hope that he shows up, but because he's kind of our only hope. Oh man, you guys want to see a really? I don't know how many of you guys actually saw it, but there you go. Look at that. This whole section right here. So, like, the U-joints are all good and everything. Like, everything's brand new. That side was the side that the shop did the work on. So I guess we'll have to do the work on this side as well. But not too big a deal. I really wish there was a way to, like, reinforce this. Yeah, I haven't said anything bad. Like I said, you never know. I'm hoping that he does show up. He may be getting tools together or something. Yeah, I'm not saying anything bad about the guy who said he was going to show up. Like I said, if he didn't show up yet, you know, something could be, you know, he could be preparing, something emergency could have came up, any of that. So like I said, I'm not going to say anything bad about the guy. So I had a few, and one Adam sent me was in Tennessee, and then the other guy, someone else, I don't think anyone else answered. This shaft actually was shortened just a little bit because it was on an automatic 6.7 truck. Go away. Can you guys still hear me? Brother's trying to call and I'm on. Let's see. I wonder if I can text over here. I don't think it's there. Cool. Yeah, this one was short. I think he charged me like 96 bucks to shorten it. And like I said, it's definitely not the drive shaft's fault either, or drive shaft shop's fault either. Every time I see a truck and I hold out hope that he's coming to, it's for me, he goes and turns over. Yep, there it is. You can see right in the background, right there. So, sucks. I'm slightly holding out hope that he still shows up, but we shall see. Actually, somebody showed up earlier with a Duramax and was like asking questions, and I thought that was him. And then he's like, yeah, he just needs a place to drive for. To be honest, I have no idea. Like, steel, yeah, would be to get this one fixed first, because even if it doesn't work in my application, I would definitely, like, I'd want to sell. But he said that at 5:15. It's actually about 2 hours now, so I don't know. I don't know what this guy has, if he has a rig weld or like, I don't know what he has. So, like I said, I'm not. Hopefully he shows up, but I'm not going to say anything negative if he doesn't. It's just not me. Oh, I'm getting tired too, and I know I'm not going to be sleeping tonight. I really want to get this fixed tonight. San Diego. See you next week. Let's see. Anybody got any ideas or know anybody in the area? Kingsland. It's Kingsland, Georgia. Oh, I can't remember. I'd have to. The guy told me to measure it from yoke to yoke, and that's what we did. No, everybody's going to be closed. Any shops are going to be closed right now, unless they're mobile. I'd have to measure it. I don't actually know what the length is right now. Damn, I get so excited when I see someone pull in. Yeah, I try not to go out west anymore. I'm usually staying east. Try to stay on the East Coast. Oh, man. Tired. I think I got up at like 5 o'clock this morning, so not too early. Yeah. I literally just need that, like, even a MIG welder's fine. I just need, I think it was pure argon, right? And the right wire to weld it, and we should be able to get it pretty strong. Damn. Anybody in the Kingsland, Georgia area? That could be me right now, drinking beer. Yeah, so the drive shaft was off of an 08 with an automatic with a 6.7 Cummins, so a little longer. That sounds horrible. So it was off a 3rd gen Ram with a 6.7 Cummins, so a truck that made more power, but he had stock tires on it, and I think that's where my problem is. Aw, no welder. I don't have my welder on either. Ugh, get tired. What's up? Nah, I'll never buy anything newer, and there's newer trucks, they're garbage too. This truck, when it breaks, cost me $50 to $100. When my newer trucks broke, mind you, I had all the way up to a 2016, and when you're getting bills that are $10,000 plus, absolutely not. I can't afford that shit. This is a minor breakdown, couple $100, and be done with it. No, won't buy something newer. Newer does not mean reliable. What's going on when it broke? Taking off? Yeah, I was taking off from a dead stop. Yeah, especially with EPA, I will not touch any truck that is newer than a 3rd gen. I'll buy another 3rd gen, honestly. Ugh. No, it's the same thing as the last live I did earlier. Broken, not the U-joint's perfect. It's the drive shaft itself. I'll show you. Yeah, all the extra torque from the filter. You can see right here what happened. So, yeah, he didn't show up yet. I don't know if, I hope he's still coming. But that's basically what happened. Like, I mean, I just realistically need, like, this right here, a nice bead weld in here, all the way around this. That would take care of it. This would be perfectly fine. And then when I get home, I'll just beef it up, take it to the drive shaft shop, have them take care of it. But we're getting through it. Any chance to find another 2-piece to use until you get home? We'll see. Right now, there's nothing in my area. Chris has already looked. Now, a weld would definitely hold on that. A decent MIG weld on that aluminum. Just need somebody to do it. I know I'd be able to do it where it would hold, at least until I got home. No, she can't drive the whole way down here. She's got all 3 of the kids. When I took off, it basically just launched itself out. I thought he was 45 minutes away. But I don't know. Nah, once you start carrying stuff like that, it just all adds weight. You can only do so much. You can only prepare so well. I used to carry a welder. And then you got to carry a generator and all this other stuff, and it just starts taking up weight. And then you got to get your CDL, because now to be 26,000 or under, you're not profitable. It's definitely hard. Yeah, I haven't seen Alan, but I mean, anything could have happened. He could still be on his way. I don't know. Carry a spare truck. See, that's how we do it. We carry a spare truck on the trailer, and we're good to go. If he left at 5, he'd definitely be here from 80 miles, so I don't know. Yeah, I definitely don't think JB Weld will hold that. Good God, I could launch this thing quick with JB Weld. Can confirm JB Weld will hold a line so well, an injector line so well, that it'll actually break somewhere else. That's what happened to me. No, I still haven't gotten it fixed. I'm still waiting on Alan. I haven't seen him. Absolutely. Tow it with the BMW. I like that. Living the dream. I mean, I can't complain. Family's taken care of. Bills are taken care of. The kids are taken care of. I can't complain. No, screw the front axle. We don't want four-wheel drive. Ever. Never again do I want four-wheel drive. Oh, man. I did one with JB Weld a while back. Duct tape, zip ties, I used all of that and then a welder on a carrier bearing, and it held for a long time. If people want to look around that area, I can't do anything right now because I'm being on the live. I don't have Alan's contact, to be honest. No, I haven't seen Alan. I don't know if he's still on his way or what. I just don't have his contact, so I can't really actually contact him. Yeah. I need to get like a 70-foot trailer so I can still haul 3 cars and my truck. Yeah, the truck runs. Just hard to shut off without the clutch. Yeah, really. I'm trying to leave tonight. Like, I want to leave at like 5 in the morning. Drive shaft came out of a quad cab long bed Dodge Dually 08 3500 with a 6.7 in it. Yeah, most of the guys that run four-wheel drive in Hotshot swear you need it and never use it. The only people in Hotshot that really need four-wheel drive are the power-only guys. Yeah, Adam, that's basically the goal. Keep it positive. We'll think of something at some point. I think it was Keith, actually. Keith actually called most of the truck repairs in the area, or at least the mobile welders, and they weren't answering, so I don't know if the same thing will be with the truck repairs. Justin, I used my four-wheel drive a shitload last year when I was doing power only, but that's power only. With the trailer, most of the time you don't need it. Yeah, I like having the transfer case. I like being able to put it in 4-low to reverse. But four-wheel drive is one of those things like, yeah, it can be helpful depending on what you do, but it just changes where you're going to get stuck at depending on the situation. Most of the times you'll get through, but apparently the subscribers that have a welder are all nowhere near my area. Come on, Alan, I'm holding out hope you still get here. Yeah, I have a welder even, but not here. Good God, I would feel bad doing that to that BMW. I kind of like that BMW. Yeah, I do think that this happened literally because of the fact that 35s always loaded, and it's really hard on stuff, especially with the tires. What happened? What happened? Let's see. Hold on one second. TW, I'm actually working on getting a smaller set of tires. I want 285 70 17s. And that's pretty much all that's really left. Like, that smaller size, 33s I think are absolutely perfect for towing. One, your RPMs aren't super high. I can still do 65, 70 mile an hour. I remember when I had the 5500 with stock tires, good God, you'd do 70 miles an hour and they'd be 2500. But no, yeah, Hector, I know that, but I've actually done that before. I've driven when the rear end blew out years ago, and I used four-wheel drive to get me home. It was like 200 miles from New York to the shop, and then I did the dually swap. I don't know what U-joints I have. The shaft was definitely shortened like 3 inches. No, I'll never be a mover. I still make decent money. Like, with power only, I was making $400 to $5,500 weekly. I'm just switching it up and trying to do trailers so I can be home every week. I just need to figure out how the loads are. Yeah, it's not just welding. This is also aluminum. I need to find a way. Like, basically, we need to squeeze this all together and then put a bead the whole way around it and actually make it a solid, secure connection. Like, if this thin aluminum was able to handle it before, that other truck, a weld is definitely going to be stronger than this. Let's see. One more time. All right. It is a 2008 Ram 3500. It was a 6.7 Cummins automatic dually. And it needed to be shortened like 3 inches, something like that. Any drive shaft company is going to be closed around this time. Damn it. Alan, where are you at? Long bed 4-door, yeah. 2008 Ram 3500 6.7 Cummins automatic dually. Yep. And it was a 4-door. Oh, my phone's dying. I gotta plug you guys in. Oh, man. Yeah, I like the 35s, but then once I started pulling, like, I do miss having 33s. Because before I got back into Hotshot, I was actually going to go with 37s when I was doing mobile stuff. For obvious reasons, I actually did use my 4-wheel drive back then, and for, like, some of the areas I'd be in. But now it's like, I kind of miss my 33s. I think that was the perfect size. Oh, man. Jeff, is that a one piece or is it two piece? Yeah, Cali, if you break down in Cali, good luck. Good luck. Chris, yeah, I mean, it's not a bad truck. Just, I would definitely look into dually swapping it eventually or getting a dually. Charge what? I am on, let me see. I'm not in Florida. I'm on the Florida-Georgia line on exit 1 on I-95. I'm at the Pilot on Scrubby Bluff Road, Kingsland, Georgia. Temperature right now, it's definitely colder than what it was. It's like 70, 75 for weld job. Honestly, I don't even care what someone charges for the weld job. I just need somebody to do it. Yeah, go ahead. Scrubby Bluff Road in Kingsland, Georgia. I'm at the Pilot on exit 1 on I-95. There's a lot of half-ass fixes I could do to get it going, but if I can get somebody out here to weld it, I'm going to try that first, because I don't have to drop off till the morning anyway. Second gens need a little bit of things. Make sure that the front end is good, and make sure that you have good fuel system behind the VP pump. Yeah, I looked up where they all were in my area, and there's none of them. Like, there's one way out west, but someone mentioned that they tried to call and nobody had any answers. I had a 2014. 5500 though. Let's see. Honestly, I think with the weld, it'll be stronger, because if I were to weld that and doing what I do, I would definitely make that a lot stronger than what it is now. I would build it up and make sure that it's actually going to last. Yeah, mobile welders, not, I don't know about the mobile mechanics, but I need someone to weld aluminum. The good attitude comes because the bills are paid and the family's taken care of. I'm always going to mention that. As long as that's done, I have nothing to complain about. No, Adam, you would never like get it. You have to have certain special equipment to be able to do that. If he were to cut and weld it, you'd have to rebalance it, and that thing would vibrate like hell. It would definitely have to be taken to a shop, a drivetrain shop. Yeah, the newer Rams are electrical nightmares. Let's see. This who take weld. No, I'm grossing 24,000 pounds right now with 35s, and that amount of tire difference actually makes a huge difference, because not only is it taller, it's heavier, it's wider, and it's just all around, it definitely plays a big part, I feel. Oh yeah, clutch chatters since brand new. South Bend dual disc. Florida is not good for power only. Oof. Unless you know people. The Amazon truck doesn't have a drive shaft. Yeah. TA, I don't get it. I am at Pilot on exit 1 in Georgia on I-95. 2607 Scrubby Bluff Road, Kingsland, Georgia. 31548. I mean, I don't even care how much money I gotta spend. Somebody want to come out here and weld up a drive shaft? Before I have to put self-tappers in it? Because I got self-tappers. I have a Blazer with an 8-inch lift. I had a truck shaft cut down and welded, no balancing. Not only was it cheaper than a custom balance one, but if nothing else, it may at least get you home. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't care what the options are, just something, you know, if someone comes out. Let's see. There wasn't any in my area. If you're coming from the top, like if you're going southbound and you come up the exit, you go right and there's a Pilot. It's on 2607. Old shafts at the shop, getting work done on it. And it broke because I'm assuming the tires are too big and towing constantly. I broke the ears off of it. I tried that. No mobile mechanics with welders right now. I tried. Leased under? Robinson Transport in Kakata, Minnesota. You'll see the shaft get fixed. We just got to figure out how first. All right, sounds good, Adam. Oh, man. And I know I got to repeat myself a bunch of times. Just understand that a lot of new people are coming in and going. So I will have to repeat the address a bunch of times. I didn't have to use the old U-joints. This came with brand new ones. But they are the same, I believe. They're pretty thick. Yeah, don't buy a truck right now. Third gens are fine. Every truck is going to have its issues. Third gens, I feel like, are the best of both worlds. You get to avoid the emissions crap while still having a somewhat reliable truck. People that see my truck got to realize that these trucks aren't made for what I'm doing with it. And it's a custom truck with bigger tires, a different motor, and things are going to happen. Yes, it's easier to fix. I can get on the road faster, but things are still going to happen. If you have a stock truck, you're not going to deal with half the issues that I deal with. That's just a fact. Yeah, no tornadoes here. We've already passed Elsa. Oh, I don't remember the size. I know it was the biggest one that AutoZone offered for that truck, but I don't remember what it was. I thought it was 1.5 inches, but it might even be bigger than that. Yeah, I might have to do that. I might get the old shaft rebuilt, to be honest. If it's still there. I don't know if they stole it for scrap yet. Yeah. That seems to be the story with a lot of people. It's like, I can only be in like one certain place, so it's like, I can't expect you guys to be like in this direct area, so it's like, I hope like one person out of all you guys would be able to do it. And like I said, I don't care how much it would cost. As long as it gets fixed, I'm perfectly content. Yeah, if you're gonna do anything with a truck, sell right now. The yoke on the rear end is the same. Yeah, I didn't swap the yoke out on the rear end. It's the same as the drive shaft as my original drive shaft. Yeah, let's show you. Obviously I put it back together, but you can see this whole thing came apart and twisted this out. So that's the one-piece shaft. That's what happens when you got big tires and torque and heavy towing constantly. And no, I'm not going home. I got to go to Minnesota for a company meeting. What's up, Fred? No, Adam, you're good. You are good, no worries. Sorry, Fred, I must have missed your comment, Fred. The YouTube notifications on like comments and stuff, when they're just constantly going, it definitely makes it hard to keep up with. What you're seeing, I don't get to see. That's a good question on when the used truck market will cool down. Pretty much when everything else cools down. When the price of wood and everything else goes down. Right now is not the time. Yeah, Fred, the welding it would actually make it a lot stronger. Especially if you built up the area around it, but it definitely needs to be squeezed together first. What's up, Josh? I don't know what happened to Alan. I hope he's okay. Alan, where you at? I got so excited when that Duramax dually pulled up earlier. I was like, yeah, here he is! And then it wasn't him. And I was like, damn it. I was so excited. Because he like beeped the horn and everything. Like, yeah, I'm waiting on you. And he's like, no, that's not me. Let me know. I'll pay anybody for their time. Money's no issue. I'm not worried about it. It's just getting back on the road and dropping these loads off. That's all that matters right now. Kinda now, yeah. I had some food earlier and I've been sitting and I'm like kind of hungry and tired, to be honest. I have raviolis back there though. I'll make some of them later. The ravioli cans I got, you have to like stab it with a screwdriver and then pry it up to get it open. There's no can opener on it. Yeah, good luck on the wood prices. Hopefully they do come down. Fuel prices I've noticed have taken a little bit of a drop, thankfully. I filled up today for $2.76 with EFS. That would be fine, the junkyard, but I would have to wait till tomorrow. That's a good question. When I'm rich and, you know, maybe I'll fix the front axle if I ever become rich. Let's put it that way. If that never happens, I'm not gonna fix it. So I'd have to rebuild the front end for one. I'd have to rebuild the front drive shaft for two. Then I'd have to buy manual locking hubs. And yeah, to do all of that would cost me probably $3,000. Floor mats, I actually stole these from my 06. I like these very much. I do like them a lot. I am 2607 Scrubby Bluff Road in Kingsland, Georgia. It's a pilot off of exit 1 on I-95. I can make that pink truck break down, I guarantee it. I might be a little hard on trucks that don't need to be, though. You know what? I don't know. I think I might have, yeah. Actually, I couldn't put an old drive shaft if I wanted to. I think... Oh, I don't know. It might be in the storage unit. It might not. I don't know. No, I haven't really ever talked to Robert. Which sucks, because I kind of like his attitude. Chad, where are you at? And what are you doing? If I had to pick a new truck, what would I get? Does it have to be a new truck, or can I pick any truck I want? Because if I had the choice of any pickup, after getting my CDL, of course, I would want a 2008 Ram 5500. I really like the, I do like the 5500s. I would want a 3rd gen 5500. I don't know if I want a stick or an automatic, though. Probably a stick, but I don't know. No, don't worry about it. I have ravioli. Shit, those custom fixes are only to get you where you need to go. Stop calling me! Damn! I don't know if you can hear the phone ringing, but yeah, so half-ass it until you can get where you need to go, and then fix it correctly. We'll get her eventually. Just got to figure out someone who can come out. I'm still waiting on Alan. I don't know. Damn, he said he was leaving at like 5:15. It's like 8:17 now. I hope the dude's okay. Oh, okay. I wouldn't want a 2nd gen unless it was a 4-door, honestly. Alan catfishing. No, I'm not gonna say anything, but anything could have happened. He doesn't have my contact info. I don't have his. Anything could have happened. Hector, the G56 has had a little bit of issues, so it's a hard one. Now, I would want a 5500, just 3rd gen, solely, like, I don't know, if I got my CDL, that's what I would want. I've heard good things about the dumpster business, but people make it look a lot better than it actually is from what I've heard as well. So, it's really hard to make money doing that. Yeah, gotta be 4-door. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the bigger tires at some point. Pretty soon, actually. They're getting pretty bald, but they're not yet. They're still legal by barely a little bit. So, we'll see if that helps. No, I don't like the half doors. It has to be a 4-door, like a full 4-door 2nd gen. Oh, man. Nobody in the Kingsland, Georgia area with an aluminum welder? How tall? 5'9". Like, high 5'8". My license says 5'9", though. No, honestly, most of these loads that I'm seeing would put me over 26,000. I'm actually losing money because I'm non-CDL. This truck needs to be registered at 30,000 so I can actually get the 3 cars and not have to, like, worry about being overweight. 30,000 is the perfect number for what I need to do, is what I feel. Because I don't have a CDL, I feel like I'm half-assing it, just because of the fact that, like, this thing definitely goes over 26,000 pounds. I've done it a few times, and it's very worrisome. I really want to get my CDL sooner than later. It's not a bad idea, but I just don't feel like it right now. It depends on who you ask about 5500 being a better truck. For CDL, possibly, but you can't get parts everywhere. 6'10", you crazy. 5'9" at the most. You know, you can get an app that'll give you a fake number. Damn, 6'10". Jeez. $18.50 ain't bad. Old carrier bearing bracket might be in my storage unit. I don't know what I think it's in there, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll take the old breakdowns because this isn't even bad. I just need someone to weld aluminum. You weld that and it will be it'll be a lot stronger than it was before, especially if you build it up correctly. But I definitely recommend a MIG welder as opposed to... I don't know if TIG's very strong, but MIG would definitely do it. I'm not going to CDL school for it. You don't need to go to school until February 7th, I believe, of 2022. And then it's going to actually cost a lot of money to get your CDL, whereas you can get it for a couple $100, I believe. Here's what happened. Ugh. This whole thing, we need to squeeze together and lay a nice fat bead around here, and then take care of this side too. What did he say? No, I don't trust them for that. Zach, if you know anybody that can weld aluminum, that'd be great. Get the self-tappers. No, I don't have his contact information. He just said he was 80 miles away and he was heading out. Still waiting on someone with a welder. Oh, man. I mean, you could consider it broke down, but I just have a busted drive shaft is all. Throw some self-tappers in it, it'll be alright. Zip ties, self-tappers. Maybe he drives slow. You're giving me hope. Don't give me hope. At this point, I mean, I don't think he's coming at this point. I mean, it's been 3 hours. 80 miles north of here doesn't take 3 hours, so I don't know. Anything could have happened. I hope he's all right. Nah, Zach, you're good. Yeah, someone bring me aluminum rods. Oh, man. Yeah, Dodge V10 is way better than the Ford V10. AAA ain't gonna do nothing. Oh God, they'd laugh. Yeah, I really want to get this fixed tonight. Oh God, my phone keeps trying to die. Who wants to come out and weld some stuff? Yeah, we've been trying to find people. Alan said he was on his way 3 hours ago. Yeah, we tried mobile welders. They don't want to answer. Yeah, but AAA ain't going to really do anything for me because I don't need towed. I'm already in a good spot. And I have a car on the back that I can drive anywhere. So it's like, I'm not like stranded. but the truck just won't move. Oh, goodness. Getting tired. All these people calling me. Yeah. Oh, man. It's not hot. No, hey, Alan doesn't have my number. That ain't him. No, it's one of the customers for one of the loads I'm moving that I already got in contact. No, I said you could say I'm broke down. I could probably throw some self-tappers in it like these crazy people were saying. Oh man, I definitely don't want to do that. I don't know if there's a Lowe's actually. Let's see. I don't like Lowe's. Two miles away. Duct tape. I don't know what the temperature is. I'd have, well. Whoops. This says 81, but I think that's high. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to go through these comments and it keeps resetting them. Yeah, I'm at the Pilot on exit 1 on I-95. I like Home Depot, not Lowe's. Yeah, I ain't paying no $700 for a welder. Flex tape. Broken drive shaft. Call it DoorDash. Here, I'll show you guys. Since we got a bunch of new people in here. Snapped this guy right here. I need to get it welded so I can keep going. But when we get back home, I'm gonna have this section cut off and then replaced. So, yeah. Let's see, let's stand outside because it's kind of nicer out here. Pilot, no. Yeah, there was supposed to be. He was supposed to be. He left like 2 hours ago. Or 3 hours ago. And I haven't heard of him. No, it's perfectly fine to fix it. There's no need to replace it at all. Not one bit. Get them to make you a steel shaft. Not the place that I had built this one. I don't know, I'll get a custom one eventually. I shouldn't have to carry 2 drive shafts. That's not something, like I have a spare starter, I have the AC compressor, I have other spare parts. Like, how many spare parts should I actually carry? You can't really prepare for everything. Yeah, I think he's walking. Yeah, who carries extra drive shafts? Like, at that point, now you're overweight because, remember what happened to Alex? He was overweight by 40 pounds because of a spare tire. That's ridiculous. Damn Dodges. Shipping crates for good engines. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't actually know how to weld aluminum anyway, so it's like, I'd rather have somebody come out that knows. Dude's towing a box truck. Oh, you got, there he is. Look at that guy. Yeah, it still runs. Nuh-uh, he ain't getting no 500 out of me. I'll pay one of you guys 500 to fix the damn thing before I pay him. Go buy a welder at Home Depot and you can return it for your money. Yeah, but I don't know how to weld aluminum. Yeah, I don't, if anybody needs it, I don't know how to weld aluminum, so buying one and returning it isn't going to help me very much. Come on, there we go. I gotta plug you guys in because apparently my phone wants to die. Any progress? Nope, no progress. Alan is MIA. Hoping the guy's okay. It doesn't matter. Everyone in the area that is welding, mobile, does any of that, they don't show up. I'm fine with 250. Someone come out and fix my shit. I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna complain. I mean, for a professional, they'd know. I was kind of holding out hope that Alan would be here. Alan? Everybody yell out Alan really loud and see if we can't get his attention. Alan? Oh, man. Too much torque. We broke a drive shaft. I broke the ears off trying to take off out of the parking lot. Yeah. Michael's sending me an AC bracket. I just got to get back to his message. I haven't had time. Damn Rams. The only good thing about a Ram is right here. It's the only reason Ram's still in business, honestly. If it wasn't for Cummins. Cummins saved their ass. Oh, man. I wish they'd just offer a one-piece shaft from the factory. Goodness. I don't know. Surely somebody in here has a connection. I'm in Kingsland, Georgia. I can. Give me a second. Worst part about... Yeah. Justin, I love it. Here, hold on. Let me... I'll get back to your comments in a second. Let me go measure this. It's like 72 center to center. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Alan, where you at? Yeah, I don't know. I hope he's all right. Well, that's a possibility. I wouldn't mind doing that, but I gotta find somebody first. Oh, goodness. I have plenty of Allen wrenches. Oh my God, Matt. I know. It was like 2 people got mad at that. And I'm just like, of all things. And I told my dispatcher about it. And I'm like, and he's like, man, shop environment. Oh man. They had, oh my God, the comments that go back and forth. No, I'm going to take the engine out of this truck and I'm going to go put it in the BMW. Yeah, I hope Alan's okay. No Ford for me. Yeah, everybody make Facebook posts and whatnot. Let's see. Yeah, bummins. Yeah, it ain't going anywhere. Adam, I can't send you anything until the live's over. But I think I said it was 72 inches center to center from the U joints. And that's how the drive shaft guy told me to do it. Oh man. You know, I would go to do something like that and I would feel bad if something happened to the guy. I don't. Oh, trip's going great. I need a welder. Yeah, anyways, could be Tom in disguise. Honestly, Justin, I really like the body style Fords with the round flares. I think they're the 2011s. I would really like one of them, but I'm not a fan of the interiors. Oh God, every Allen in the phone book. Yeah, I'm in PA. Usually, like, when I'm home, I do try to do the family time. But if you're around, you'll know when I'm home. Actually, yeah, I'll basically mention it in the videos. Hit me up sometime on Insta or Facebook. Yeah, 2-piece drive shaft ain't one. The drive shaft. Snap that sumbitch. No, pinion angle's perfect. It's every year I take the truck in to get in alignment and get checked over, and everything is perfect. Yeah, out of the 2 that were coming, no one showed up. Shit, I don't use email. What's the other one? Goodness. I'm trying to think of what else I use. You don't have any social medias at all? Alan. I don't even remember what brand they are. I bought them so many years ago and they've been great. They're the only thing on the truck that hasn't broken yet besides the transmission. Nah, 5500 shaft does not work. No, welding it is absolutely a fix. It will actually make it stronger. From experience, I'm telling you that it will make it stronger. Now, I've also mentioned that not only are we going to weld it, I said when I get back up into PA, I'm going to take it to the driveline shop and have them replace that end with a new, I would say, stronger end, but we will see what they have in mind. Yeah, these are aluminum. Nope. Yeah, I wouldn't want to put my email out on here either. trying to think. You don't have anybody that would want to let you, or send me like, you don't know anybody that would want to send me a message through Facebook or Insta? When I stop being lazy, I need to paint it. Michael, what about it? Hector, there's no welders that are actually like open around here. Plus, with these cars, the mileage is calculated, so unless it's an absolute emergency or I can guarantee that I'll find a place, I can't put a ton of miles on that car. Yeah, have her send me a message on any of them, and I can send you like details or whatnot. Yeah, welding is perfectly fine for this fix. It's I don't think people understand how strong an actual weld is. Like, I have personally done welding on steel, which I know steel and aluminum are two different things. But I've taken, let's say on a skid steer, right? We have a bucket. I've welded 2 hooks flat out like this. So you have your surface here, and then they're welded out. So they're hanging off like this. And we were able to lift quite a few thousand pounds with that and never had an issue on the end of those hooks. Maybe whatever for the Dodge. It's not really a Band-Aid either. Honestly, it could get welded and it would be a permanent fix, but I just want a new one for peace of mind. Yeah, Kingsland, Georgia. Facebook, I don't even know the links of them. If you go into the description of any of my videos, there's 4 links down below. There's Snapchat, Facebook Business, regular Facebook, and Instagram. Any of those links will work. I'd like to say my spacers are aluminum. I can actually check for you. Give me a second. Can confirm my spacers are aluminum, and I tow with 2 of them. One's on the hub and one is on in between the duals. Yeah, the weld won't break if done right. The metal around it will. That is absolutely true. Safe travels. Yeah, 33s are my favorite size. No, 1500 would not work. No, welding will absolutely work, because what else do you think the drive shaft is held together with? The drive shaft is held together with welds. That's just how they're put together. You have a tube, you have one side welded, you have the other side welded. That's what held it together. If it wasn't made for that, you wouldn't be... All drive shafts are held together with weld. Sweet, sounds good. Yeah, I'm making nowhere near that. I want to figure out how I can, like, I want to run dedicated East Coast. Like, that's my goal. I want to be home every week to take my 34 and then go back out down to Florida and back up. That's what I want to do. But I do want to get my CDL. No solutions yet. Nah, no more trucks. I don't know. I don't know. I've been out in California a couple times. I could have hit him up. Whether or not he answers, that's you know, his choice. But I don't like to bug people, so I never actually message YouTubers that are bigger than me ever. I just don't like to bug people. That's my logic. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, if not, I'm gonna be up all night. No, see, people are confusing the difference between this shaft and what my other shaft. This shaft broke sheerly because I'm running big tires and I'm pulling a lot of weight, okay? That's why this one broke where it did. The drive shaft before, I was driving in Florida, and at 70 miles an hour, the carrier bearing dropped because the bolts came loose. That drive shaft was bent. For the last 2 years, that drive shaft has been bent. That's why carrier bearings have been going out. The reason this one broke is, actually, I feel like it's pretty obvious at this point after listening to what people have said. It snapped, literally because too much torque, too much weight, and too big of tires. Get rid of the tires out of the equation, and it should last just fine. I don't think it's 5,500 for sale. I thought it's 3,500 single wheel was for sale. See, I don't touch New York. I try to do New Jersey and PA down. Sounds good, Midwest. Oh boy. Thanks, Hector. Yeah, I'll be up pretty much all night until this gets fixed. Yeah, I don't do New York. I don't mind New Jersey. I hate Maryland. Yeah, I am getting smaller tires. I'm looking for a set of 285 7017s. They're a 32.7 and they're a great all-around tire. So we'll see what goes on from there. But we're definitely, like, the other thing is this truck, none of these older pickup trucks, or any of these pickup trucks for that matter, were made for this line of work. That's just a fact. They really weren't made for hot-shotting. Good God, his lights are bright. Good God. But we still do it. And now I'm doing it with bigger tires. Feed them out of the equation, and then we'll work on the next thing. You know, if it becomes an issue, we'll go up to 410 gears. Mia, I've already, I check pinion angle and alignment every single year. It's all perfect. Nothing is misaligned at all, I can guarantee you that. It is all aligned perfectly. I have already verified it. Every single year I verify it because that's just when I take it in for an alignment, everything gets checked out. Front to back. It's a once a year service I do it. Yeah, I wouldn't try only single hauls, honestly. Or unless you, like, if you're doing power only like I was, there's money in it, but you're not going to be home all the time. No newer truck. I've already had those. They cost way more money than this truck ever will. You ever get two $10,000 bills in a row followed by a $3,500 bill? That's 2 engines and a rear end for no reason. 105,000 mile truck on one, and the other one had 130,000 on it. 2 engines. Yeah, we're going to be getting smaller tires. We'll see if that helps. Mine's got 513 on it. I actually, so When I'm accelerating from a dead stop, I'm usually pretty easy on it. I don't start getting into it until about third gear, third or fourth. That's when I start really getting into it. But I didn't have a problem there. I had a problem literally from the dead start. Now, what I will say is I do have more axle wrap than normal. So like when I'm accelerating from a dead stop, like it does want to do this. So in that case, I definitely need to get a set of traction bars. Yeah, I can pretty much dump anything in the tank and it'll run. This this drive shaft came out of a 2008 Ram 3500 with an automatic transmission, four-wheel drive. I think it was four-wheel drive, and it was a 6.7 diesel. Still sitting. Oh yeah, the two-piece was horrible compared to the one-piece. The one-piece feels way better. Yeah, I need to get traction bars. And newer diesels are definitely ruined by emissions. Otherwise, I would probably have one. But until they get rid of the emission stuff, and until I can find a way to run paper logs with a newer truck, I will always run the older truck. No, so the reason I was eating carrier bearings was because that drive shaft was bent, for one. And yeah, I'll agree with you on that, but like the whole drive, like everything is physically aligned perfectly. It's when you're accelerating and you do get that, what do you call it, the axle wrap. So I can always try the traction bars. I feel like that will make a huge difference. But at the end of the day, this was either a freak accident or the drive shaft was weakened at some point, or the big tires definitely didn't help. But Idaho. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, I do like the 33s in general, but the difference is with the bigger tires, rather than all that torque going to the ground, now the drive shaft and the drivetrain, all of that is absorbing it. So now the drive shaft is taking more abuse. God, it's getting dark out. There we go. Let me plug my other phone in quick. So, yeah, I mean, it held the last truck just fine. No, there's no warranty on it. I got it used from that truck. Five mpg is a lot to lose with bigger tires. Also, if you're running 35s versus 31, like stock tires, there's a huge difference on drivetrain. And not only that, but like axle wrap and all that, the bigger tire, even 33s from the stock size, they definitely make a big difference in drivetrain wear. Yeah, axle wrap definitely could have, yeah. No, the tire size just makes it so that you have to put more torque down in order to keep moving. Basically, the drive shaft and the drivetrain is absorbing all that energy as opposed to putting it to the ground. No, Alan never made it. Hopefully he's okay. 315 70 17s. The one piece was custom made, yeah. 285 70 17s is what I want. Yeah, Alan's still on his way. I don't know. I haven't heard from him. If I can't find anyone to weld it, well, then we'll just do what the other guy said and throw some bolts in it, and throw something to wrap around it, I guess. Nah, Bruce, I'll never buy another truck. I'm gonna keep running this truck. At the end of the day, my bills are paid, and if they weren't, then I'll get another truck. But as long as my bills are paid and family's taken care of, I don't care. Lasted 5 million miles. 280, yeah, I love that size. Super Swampers is what I got, big and loud. Yeah, I don't want Super Swampers. Nah, the downside isn't that consistent. People don't understand that. Like, I drive 700 miles a day. So if you think about how many times there's actually downtime, like I'm down for what, a half hour to an hour tops every now and again. People don't actually see that because the videos don't actually show that. Here's the, let me show you, the broken joint. Let's see, right there is what it looks like. Someone made mention of just screwing something around it and hoping like hell. But I'm gonna go buy a couple U-joints just in case something does happen. But yeah, there it is for you guys. Let's see, what else? Yeah. Yeah, definitely get less axle wrap with 33s, but we'll get even less axle wrap when I do the traction bars. Ask if Alan called. I wouldn't mind buying like a parts truck at some point, but right now it just doesn't make sense for me to do. No. I will never buy a newer truck because I've already done that, and people don't understand when you get two $10,000 bills in a row and a $3,500 bill, that right there would have bought this truck twice. Let's see, welding aluminum generally will weaken it. I mean, yes, but you got to remember that these drive shafts are literally welded together. Like, all of this. Drive shafts are held together with weld. So basically my plan is to get this taken care of. When I get back up into Pennsylvania, I will get this end cut off and then replaced. Oh, you know what? Yeah, the van might have steel parts. The old shaft was a stock shaft, the two-piece. Stock tire size, I think, is 235. Oh God, that's terrible. 235, 80, 17, I think, but I could be wrong. Install a second tank? Absolutely. Look at this guy right here. We got a second tank right there. Great. Yeah, 17s. Tomorrow's gonna be a fun day, let's put it that way. Yeah, this guy right here is great. The cast aluminum part, it's the aluminum part that we're having an issue with. I wish I could get one of these built in steel. Like, that's what I ideally wanted. But this came up for $400 and I'm like, I can't say no to this. But I have actually always worried about it, if it was gonna break or not. 285 70, or no, 315 70 17. The 12 valve itself has been great. Like, I broke an injector line. Like, that was a given though, because they were kind of rusty. Van is front wheel drive. So besides that and the killer dowel pin, no, it's pretty good. Yeah, the 2-piece would be nice, but I wouldn't have a carrier bearing on me. Yeah, I would like a full-length steel shaft, so if we could do that, absolutely. No, Alan hasn't called. Oh 0759. No, I don't want a G56 unless it's a 5500. And that won't be until after I get my CDL. Sounds good. I might not get back to many messages tonight though, just because I do want to get this taken care of. So if you guys want to message me, if any messages come in about someone showing up, let me know. I think so, yeah. I should be able to buy this end. No, I'm not getting a room. I'm already at a pilot. I sleep at the pilot. Listen to that. Turd. We were supposed to have 2 mobile welders on the way and none of them showed up. I don't want a 2-piece shaft ever again. I know that. No, a 2-piece from a 2001 won't. Let's see. Yeah, I wish somebody would have showed up because that would have been great. You know, had I known that Alan wasn't going to show up, I would have stayed on here. But I got off literally just because he said he was on his way. Oh, that I don't know how much it would cost. My truck's 2-wheel drive as well. We don't need no 4-wheel. Look at that. Stupid van. AC doesn't even work in that. But so if you guys goodness, if you guys want to try to see if you can still find somebody, I'm going to try to see what I can do about this to get it going. But yeah, send me if you have anybody, just send them out here. Chances are good I'm still going to be here. But yeah, we'll blame the Amazon fan. So let me know. I'm going to get off here so I can get to work, and then I guess I got to edit for you guys. So I thought about the aluminum brazing rods, but I really don't know how to do any of that, and I don't even know. Like, kind of waiting for somebody to get out here and kind of do it, but yeah, it's a hard one. Yep, let me know, guys. Like I said, if you find anybody that's going to be in this area. So I'm going to try to make some phone calls myself. But other than that, have a good one, guys. Send me some messages. Links are in any of my videos, by the way. Any of the other videos. So yeah, we'll see what comes down of it. I'm hoping I can still make it to Minnesota. So, see you guys.